On December 30th, 2020, news broke that beloved actress Dawn Wells passed away from complications of COVID-19 at the age of 82. Although this comes as a shock and a tragedy to many fans, it's the fans of Gilligan's Island that will be shaken the hardest. Gilligan's Island featured Dawn Wells in a prominent role as Mary Ann Summers, a wholesome farm girl among a diverse group of castaways. This role cemented her place among Hollywood royalty and earned her the adoration of audiences around the world. In Dawn Wells' opinion, Mary Ann had it all, and she completely understood why audiences took such a liking to her. She was fair, she pitched in to help, she had standards, she wasn't worried about a $500 purse, and she would be your best friend you could trust. Needless to say, Mary Ann also kept viewers engaged with her cute and charming appearance. Her iconic costumes, featuring a gingham dress and belly button covering shorts, are instantly recognizable, and sold for $20,000 in 2005. Previously, Dawn Wells was one of 2 surviving cast members from the original Gilligan's Island cast. Now, only Tina Louise, who played Ginger in the series, keeps the cast alive. Dawn Wells' role in Gilligan's Island is a legendary accomplishment in its own right, but there's much more to the life of Dawn Wells that deserves discussion. In this video, we're going to pay tribute to her legacy by taking a look back at some of the most memorable moments of her career, and how she came to be the heartthrob of a generation. Dawn Wells had a traditional upbringing and shined as a performer from a young age. She initially had dreams of becoming a ballerina, but was forced to change her path because she had knee problems that interfered. Her first achievement was in the pageantry circuit. She won Miss Nevada in 1960 and went on to compete in the famed Miss America pageant. Shortly after, she earned her degree in theater arts and moved to Hollywood. She made her TV debut on ABC's The Roaring Twenties, a short-lived drama series that followed a team of newspaper reporters investigating gangsters and their crimes. Following this debut, she was cast in a number of guest spots on TV series. Among the most significant were repeated appearances on 77 Sunset Strip, an action series that followed a team of private detectives. Her other early credits include roles on Maverick, Bonanza, Wagon Train, and The Joey Bishop Show. It wouldn't be long until Dawn landed the role of a lifetime, Mary Ann Summers on Gilligan's Island. The series kicked off in 1964, but Dawn wasn't involved right away. The pilot for Gilligan's Island featured Nancy McCarthy as a character named Bunny. The network ultimately decided to recast this character, among others, after the series was greenlit for a full season. At this point, Dawn auditioned for the role of Mary Ann, but she wasn't without competition. Other actresses who auditioned included Raquel Welch and Pat Priest. They went with Dawn for the role, who played a large part in solidifying the series as an indisputable classic. Mary Ann wasn't the only popular character on Gilligan's Island, though. Tina Louise played Ginger, and the combination of these 2 women on the screen ignited a debate that still continues to this day. Ginger or Mary Ann, 2 very different characters, and both regarded as one of the most beautiful women in classic television. Ultimately, it seems the answer comes down to their personality. Do you prefer the flashy elegance of Ginger or the approachable, down-to-earth qualities of Mary Ann? We won't shame you for picking the wrong answer, but if you side with Mary Ann, you're in the right place. In fact, check out the links below this video for exclusive shirts featuring a Mary Ann design. Now's a great time to show your support. Throughout the Gilligan's Island series, Mary Ann shined in many different episodes, delivering some of the series' most memorable moments. Who can forget her performance as the Honeybees in the episode Don't Bug the Mosquitoes, or her jaw-dropping performance in the episode titled The Second Ginger Grant. Of course, the most memorable moment for Mary Ann fans might be the episode Beauty Is As Beauty Does, where she accidentally loses her bathing suit in the lagoon. But playing a role in a popular sitcom isn't always as glamorous as it seems. Often, actors who appear in these series find themselves typecast as a certain character or personality. This can make it difficult for them to move on to other projects, and in some cases, it can even end an actor's career. In a 1985 interview with People magazine, Wells revealed she initially tried to move past her role as Mary Ann. She tried to break from that image so as not to impact her future career opportunities. However, she eventually came to appreciate it and fully embrace it. She came to realize her role as Mary Ann was a part of TV history, much like Beaver from Leave It to Beaver or the cast of The Brady Bunch. Despite her inner turmoil with the role, Dawn remained close with the rest of the cast long after the series wrapped. Specifically, she is known to have been close with Alan Hale Jr., the actor who played the role of the skipper. She credits him for being supportive and kind in her early years of acting, and they became closer and closer as friends over the years. They were even neighbors for a short time. Unfortunately, Dawn Wells did experience a struggle with being typecast as Mary Ann. Although she had no shortage of guest roles following the cancellation of Gilligan's Island, she never landed a bigger role. She spent many of her later years reprising her role as Mary Ann in Gilligan's Island reunion specials, animated specials, and more. In fact, she even took over the roles of Ginger and Lovey Howell when the original actresses were unavailable or not interested in participating. In the early 2000s, Dawn Wells' career started to slow, though she continued to appear for reunions and other events. During this time, she took the opportunity to return to her roots and participate in philanthropic efforts. She founded the Idaho Film and Television Institute in an effort to develop southeastern Idaho. This was followed by the regular organization of Spudfest, an annual film festival in the region. She was even a spokesman for Idaho Potatoes. Unfortunately, with the market crash of 2008, like many people who invested their life savings, Dawn Wells lost nearly everything. This would begin the financial struggle she dealt with throughout her final years. In 2014, she released a book titled What Would Mary Ann Do? A Guide to Life. The book was part self-help, part memoir, and part humor, with many anecdotes and stories that harkened back to her iconic role on Gilligan's Island. The principles Mary Ann embodied in the classic series are timeless, and Wells's book shares the true value of these principles in a way only she can. Although she had a few additional roles in later years, hardships would once again fall on her when she had to undergo surgery to repair a broken knee in 2017. She almost died from surgical complications. The experience left her hospitalized for 2 months, leaving her unable to work and pay down the medical bills she was accumulating. A friend of Dawn's, Doug Kirkpatrick, took to the GoFundMe platform to bring her some relief. The GoFundMe page set a goal of $180,000, asking fans around the world to contribute. Mysteriously, some funds were also requested to alleviate penalties by the IRS, which may suggest she was in a more complicated financial situation than many assumed. Dawn immediately took to Facebook to voice her appreciation for the fans who contributed. She credits her fans for everything, and we're sure she would continue to feel that way if she could only see the outpouring of love she's received after her passing. Although she's no longer with us, Dawn remains one of the most beloved actresses of her time. Luckily, she leaves behind an impressive library of work we can continue enjoying for years to come. If you feel like reliving some of her best moments, be sure to check out some of the Gilligan's Island videos right here at Factsverse. For more videos about timeless entertainment, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell.